Hello everyone and welcome back to the podcast. Today is going to be a short one. I have not had a whole lot of crochet time, but I do have a few things. I have a couple new items. I have one finished object, which you'll have seen in my last whip of the week. Then I have a couple other things that I've been kind of working on in here and there, and then I'm going to go ahead and share my soap with you because I've just learned how to make soap, and that's kind of what I've been using my little chunk of time with, and I'm quite pleased with them. So I'm going to start with the new items. If you have not seen the knit crate video, you can definitely check that out. I do have a couple new knit crates that I just shared, but this is some yarn that my husband got me, and it's puzzle yarn, Premier puzzle yarn, and it is in the colorway Backgammon. So I really like this yarn. I can't afford it all because in my area it's about $7, and that's a lot of money for one skein of yarn, but I do really like it, and he got it for me, and I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's very, very pretty. It's got lots of blues and grays and some red in it, and I think it's going to work up really pretty. So that's my only new item. I just haven't gone anywhere really. And then my only finished project really is my garland, which you'll have already seen if you've watched the whip of the week. It's just my garland. It's for my St. Patrick's Day decorations. It's going to go in this window that's right here, which is a really huge window, but I like to have garland and decorations to hang above the window for each holiday or season, and right now we're in St. Patrick's, so I needed, I started making garland for Valentine's Day, and I really liked it, and now I want to have a specific garland to hang for every holiday or season. So I needed a St. Patrick's Day one, and I just did a real simple, quick one, and this is just a chain with 3 double crochets in every stitch. So, you know, it's basically, could be a curly Q if you wanted it to be, but I'm going to try and just hang it where it's going to, you know, not really curl, but it is going to kind of look like garland hanging over that window. So that is my only finished project. This one is done out of Red Heart Super Saver in Patty Green. So I was very happy to actually have this finished before St. Patrick's Day, because I was thinking I wasn't going to make it, and I've already missed, you know, a good portion of the month. But now I can hang it up that I shared it with you guys, and that will be something for me to do when I get done on here. And then the only other 2 things that I've been working on since the last podcast is I've been working on a lovey, and this is what the blanket portion of the lovey is going to look like. It's they're both Red Heart Super Saver, and this one is, the pink is Pretty in Pink, so it's that really bright bubblegummy pink that I got a few months back, and then this one's Minty. And I thought they just went so well together. So I thought this would make a cute little lovey, and it's going to be a bunny lovey. So I finished, like I said, I finished the blanket portion. I did strictly just a granny square. I just did a granny square for the blanket portion of the lovey, and I alternated every 2 rows on the colors, and I think they just went really well together. So for the bunny portion, I'm going to be using this pink because this one's mainly like a girly type toy, but I'm going to be using the pink for the bunny, and it's just going to be a round head with bunny ears, and then I'll attach it, and that will make the lovey. So I've been working on that, and then the only other thing that I have even had time to touch is my daughter's just pulled my stitch out, is my daughter's leg warmer. So I don't remember where I was. I wasn't very far last time I showed it. So I have gotten quite far. I think I'm probably going to be going to the band soon. I'll have to look at my little notes, but that's about as far as I've gotten, which is quite a bit considering I have not had any time whatsoever to crochet. I finished this garland today, and I haven't touched it in over a week. It's just been really hectic with, you know, my daughter's schooling, and my husband works from home now, so it's hard to find personal time to do stuff. But that is what I've managed to get done so far. I do want to share with you my soaps because I have started making soap this past week, and I'm quite pleased with it. So I wanted to share it. I have two different batches here, and the only difference is that they have a different ratio of oils in them. This was my first batch that I tried, and I followed a recipe for this one, and it was a very small batch. It only made 8 bars, which, you know, if you're going to make soap, you know, you want it to be a big enough batch that it actually makes enough for you to have. So this is olive oil and coconut oil, and, you know, it turned out nice. So right now they're in their curing phase. And my second batch, which I used a soap calculator, and it made 14 bars. So this is it. And this one is olive oil, coconut oil, and grapeseed oil. I really like how these are turning out, and I have found that I really like making soap. So you'll probably see quite a few more batches from me. And not only is it, you know, I kind of find it fun, but I have to do it for my health because I've discovered that not only about 2 years ago I found that I had a gluten allergy, and, you know, so I cut out all gluten from my diet, but I never thought about beauty and body products having, you know, gluten in it. And we were watching like a documentary the other day, and it was kind of pointing out all these different products that you wouldn't ever think that would have gluten in it, but it does, and soap was one of those things. So I've gone on this whole thing of trying to figure out how to make my own soap and my own body products and toothpaste and all of this, you know, the stuff that you need to have for daily life. And soap was one of the things that I did, and I really enjoy making it. So it doesn't, I don't have any fragrance in this because the whole point is trying to get away from the chemicals, but I mean, maybe later I might add some. It just depends. But right now this is just stuff that I got from my local Walmart. They're all reasonably sourced oils that are completely gluten-free, and it's the only thing that goes in it are the natural oils and the food grade lye, and I know what's in them now, so I don't have to really worry about, you know, overexposure to something that I'm allergic to. But I thought I would go ahead and share it because it is a craft that I feel it's a craft, and I have been working on that a lot lately in my spare time instead of crocheting. So I hope to maybe later to get more fancier soaps and maybe try some, you know, clay dyes and stuff like that. But that's all that I have for you this time, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.